Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to another episode of Bulldog Reports. First on my list today is good old Mitch McConnell's proposal after the fact. I'm going to run through this real quick. The White House, the Senate, and the Democrats in the House negotiated this deal. It was a terrible deal. After the fact, Trump comes out and says, we need 2,000. You know, very popular. But you know what? He didn't play that all the way out. He gets stuck. The Democrats said, okay, we're with you, President. And they pass a bill making it 2,000. Everybody knows that the Republicans don't want to hand out $2,000. So what's McConnell done? McConnell says, okay, we'll pass the 2,000, but we're going to add something to the Section 230 of the 1996 Communications Act, and we're going to have a panel to go after this voter fraud. Well, guess what? Everybody knows that that's not going to pass in the House. So I think this has played itself out. You're not going to get $2,000. You're going to get 600. And you know what? The Republicans are going to win the Senate. You may not like Mitch McConnell. I can't stand Mitch McConnell. But this little game that he played saved probably the Republican Party in Georgia as it relates to the game that Trump played. Trump didn't think that out. And what did he do? He caved. McConnell, as much as I can't stand the guy, actually is bailing him out. You know, this is very interesting. Some of these liberal news agencies, like the Drudge Report, is hitting Trump that we're now close to $30 million in the national debt. I think we're up to 28 trillion. Not million, trillion. Do you know what the debt was when Bush left office? He took it all the way to 5 trillion. Obama added 15 trillion to 20 trillion in 8 years. Everybody knows that Trump was adding a few trillion, but this $8 trillion added has to do with the coronavirus bailout bills. It's not Trump's fault. That is on the backs of the Democrats and the Republicans and Trump. But I'm telling you, folks, I was freaked out when we had 5 trillion in debt. Bush took it from 1 to 5. Now we're throwing trillions around like it's nothing. It's nuts. Voter purging. Did you hear about this? Stacey Abrams' sister is a federal judge who has refused to purge voting rolls that need to be purged because of whatever reason. How is that not a conflict of interest? Again, my point about the judiciary, it's his own swamp. The judiciary once was looked at as this reverent, this wonderful, independent, austere, respected branch of our government. No more. They're political gangsters too. And that's where we are. Alec Baldwin and Hilaria. You just can't make this up because it's Alec Baldwin. He told David Letterman his wife was Spanish, all this Spain stuff. She grew up a rich white girl in the Northeast. She's not a Spanish girl. She fakes a Spanish act. Can you imagine if somebody that wasn't named Alec Baldwin's wife did this? And she's just Hillary, not Hilaria. In the wedding, they did all this Spain stuff. I mean, she has impersonated a Spanish person for a long time now. And Alec Baldwin is pissed off that everybody's making a big deal about it. Well, sorry, Alec. Your team, your side is who plays this game. It's pretty interesting. Last but not least, good old Trump passed up Barack Obama as the most admired man in the Gallup poll. I can tell you right now, that egomaniac, narcissistic Barack Obama is probably crying at his Cheerios this morning. This is the Bulldog.